Hello everyone and welcome to Low Rent Rick Scale Modelling. Now I've been lucky enough to recently be given a big stack of extremely old vintage kits to build for a local charity. Now those of you out there that only build new kits will probably not know what I'm talking about, but those of you that do the vintage stuff will know that one of the biggest worries about building a vintage kit is the state of the decals. Now this kit has probably got 4 or 5 decades in it. It's been sat in this cardboard box, probably in somebody's shed, for an extremely long time, and the decals on this model are mainly edged in white. So over time, over storage, they've gone, as you can see, extremely yellow. So what I've prepared today is a little tip, a little trick to bring these decals back from this horrible tobacco coloured yellow back to white so they can be used. If you have a good look, they really have gone quite yellow as well. So what I've done is I've prepared a little demonstration of how to bring them back around, because it can be quite difficult or costly to get hold of replacement decals. Now this method does nothing to change whether they're actually going to stick to the model or not, or whether the adhesive is any good, but at least it will bring them back to white. So on this sheet here you can see that I've done 1 or 2 already. So the F in the center has started to come back white, and I've also done one of the skulls down in the bottom on your right hand side of the screen where my finger is there now. And I can see that the method works extremely well. It's quite lengthy, it takes some time to do, so let's get on with how we do the method. So what you will need is a powerful LED torch. This is a rechargeable LED torch. It's got a Cree LED inside. As you can see, it is quite bright. So LED light sources work extremely well for this. And what you are going to do is we're going to find a nice place to let them sit. We're going to just focus the LED beam down a little bit and then place it directly over the top of the yellow decal and sit it there and let it bleach. So on the side of safety, what you want to do is you want to be there when you do this for the first time to make sure that the temperature is not too high. Some lamps can give out quite a bit of temperature. LEDs put out a lot less heat than light, but it's still just worth checking and not leaving it unattended while you do this method. So what I did is I hunted around and I found a nice little place to put this after I've obviously observed it for a while and made sure that the decal paper isn't getting too hot, or the body of the torch isn't getting too hot as well. I observed it for a good 20 minutes to make sure it was fine, and then I found a nice little place in the kitchen on the side just so I could do each decal. And what you want to do is you want to place the source directly over the decal you want to bleach out for a good 20 minutes each, and then check on the process. So while I got on with the build, I kept getting up and changing over, and this is the final result. So this is the set that now have been bleached out. As you can see, they've all come back really well. They're extremely white. I'll give you a little bit of a close-up. So as you can see on a side-by-side comparison, after about a day of or a long afternoon of just popping the torch over the decals, they've actually bleached out really well, and now they're really usable. The yellow would have looked terrible on the model in contrast, so I think this is a great little method. Just please do remember the safety. Remember to check it out first, and don't use a normal bulb because they put out an awful lot of heat in comparison to light. So do use the LED, but do check it. Make sure you check that it doesn't get too hot. I wouldn't want you to burn down your house. Thank you for joining me for another video. Please consider subscribing, and please do check out our Facebook group, Scale Modelling for Everyone. We're getting up to about 2,000 members now. We'd love to see your work there. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.